Hello there, friends. Welcome to the Daily Tea at 3. How are you guys doing? Well, 3:15. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope that you are staying safe. And I am going to do the Daily Tea Tarot Boost for tomorrow, November the 21st. I know I did the weekend tea, but I decided I will go ahead and do a daily tea today and maybe a few on-the-spot readings. We'll see. Hang tight. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Good to see you, Steph. Oh, my friend, my super solar. Stephanie, you make me happy. Great to see you today, friend. Hope that you are doing well and that your weekend is off to a marvelous start, or it starts really, really soon, huh? Alrighty, so this is guidance for tomorrow, specifically the 21st of November. Do you remember the 21st night of November? Hopefully the 21st of November has some special things in store for all of us, friends. So I just pray for the highest level of divine guidance and clarity, Holy Spirit, today. Share with us messages that will uplift, encourage, and inspire us. We could sure use it. It's a lot going on in the world. So let's go ahead and get a card for November 21st. This is from the Whispers of Love deck. So we'll see what love is whispering in our ears. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, so we have here, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus, friends, back to love. And there's a world card right there. Hi, Queen K. I feel like this is about, what immediately comes to mind is how everybody is focused on, hi, Lashonda, how everybody is focused on all the things that are wrong with the world. And I feel like this card is saying shift your focus back to all the things about the world that you love. There's so much to complain about, and there's for good reason, right? There's a lot to see in the world right now that is wrong. But I feel like it's really important for your vibration, for your mental health, and for your manifestation to really look at the world and see what it is about the people and things in the world that you love. And that's sort of what I'm picking up from that card. And at the bottom of the deck is look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. I think sometimes we have to really step back from situations and really look at it and see, you know, it's hard sometimes to be objective about situations because we are so enmeshed in what we're doing throughout the day. And this card is just letting you know that if you step back and look at everything that you've been through, everything that you've gone through, everything that you deal with on a daily basis, guess what, friends? You are much stronger than you realize. So I love that. I think that's beautiful. And it's true. And there's an 11 there, which is a numerology master number. Very good. That's just a little cleansing mist for the atmosphere. Hi, Alban. Who did I miss? God's Anointed. Hi, friends. Good to see you, beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull a card from the Angel Guidance deck. Hi, Khalees. Good to see you. All right, so let's take a look at, let's get some angel guidance here. Oh, wow, Khalees. Awesome. What a powerful birthday. Powerful birthday. Very good. Very good. Alrighty, so we have here, there's nothing to worry about. Friends, you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into whatever situation you find yourselves. This is the highest possible outcome, that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you, and it flows through you. And we have daydream. So I just feel like this is really about what you focus your mind on. Thank you, Stephanie. It's very comfortable too, Steph. But yeah, it's about, you know, just setting aside time. And actually, this is like how I was. I'm probably, my energy is kind of mellow today, but this is literally what I was doing before I got on. I was just sort of chilling out and listening to some motivational things. Look, listen, is here. But yeah, it's just really just, I just feel like it's part of your energy work, right? To sort of take time out to visualize what it is that you want, to gain perspective on life. Sometimes, you know what I mean? So really good, really good. And maybe I'll get one more from, I'll do the animal spirit message deck. Very good. You are safe and you are strong. Oh, God's anointed. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's okay, Stephanie. I walked until it got dark on me, and Queen K and LaShonda were right there, my sugar pops. We had a great conversation. And so we have the walrus. It says, remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So don't give up, guys. There are messages along the way, especially for your journey. There are messages along the way letting you know you are on the right track. For sure, don't worry, okay? Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious, friends. Very good. So no putting our heads in the sand, addressing what needs to be addressed. We are stronger and more resilient than we think we are. I was just talking to a friend of mine about this, and my mother asked me what could she get me for my birthday, and I told her, I said, you know, quite honestly, the best thing you could get me is to never give up on me. Believing in me means more to me than a gift. And my mother has always been my biggest cheerleader. My mother has always been the person who believed in me undoubtedly. And she tells this story about how we got a flat tire coming back from Tennessee one year. And it was raining. It was on the side of a highway. At that time, there were I don't even think there were cell phones then. Maybe there were. I don't remember, but it wasn't a situation where you could just get out and call AAA. Like, it was on the side of a highway. But anyway, but my mother swears I picked the car up and changed the tire. I do remember changing the tire, and I do remember doing my best and feeling like there's no alternative. I can't sit here and cry. I have to do it. And so I do remember something like that. But the point I'm making with the story, guys, with this card is that our strength, whatever our strength calls for in the moment, we rise to the occasion, right? So whatever the moment calls for, you do it, you know. And there are several stories about, hey, Lily Jules, there are several stories about how you hear about parents, like, before their kid got run over or something like that, they ran out into the street, or they picked up a car because of the adrenaline that was going. But I feel like whatever the situation calls for, you rise to the occasion, right? And you realize how much strength you actually do have in any situation. I believe that. So there's nothing to worry about. Look to your inner strength. Yeah, for sure. Face your problems head on. You've got this, you guys. You've got this. Let's take a look at the overall energy for November the 21st. Holy Spirit, thank you, archangels. Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. So we have the Devil card and the Six of Wands here. The word that came to me right off the top was insatiable success. Like somebody who has an insatiable desire to succeed. And you do succeed. Right? The Six of Wands is our fire signs, as far as signs go. Leo specifically, but Sagittarius and Aries. But this is just more so somebody who has an insatiable desire. The Devil card could be a Capricorn coming back into someone's life. It could be someone with a lot of notoriety or gets a lot of attention. The Six of Wands is also a card of success and visible success. So it just feels like this overall energy is like someone is just not taking no for an answer. They are going to succeed no matter what. Okay. What is the crossing energy for this reading, Holy Spirit? What is the crossing energy? All right, I love this. This is beautiful. You have the Strength card and the Two of Wands. And this is a situation that calls for courage. Some of you may be at a crossroads where you're trying to make an important decision. And it's like, okay, but you have the strength to do it, to face a problem head on. You could be looking at your choices, trying to figure out which path is the path of least resistance. Which path does God want me to go down? Which path, what's required of each path? Again, this is wand energy, fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But I do feel like this is about how you look at the situation, right? Is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? And seeing possibility in an adventure versus obstacles. Right? It's easy to look at a situation and think of all the reasons why it could go wrong. But it's also important to look at a situation and look at all the ways it could also go right. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the underlying energy for this reading. What is the foundational energy? I do feel like whatever path you choose, you are going to be successful. So take some of the stress off of yourself and just, let your mantra be all is well and as it should be. Take some of the pressure off. If you're a person like me, sometimes it's like, well, what's the right thing to do? Whatever your conscience is leading you to do at the time. There's so much pressure on perfection, and that's not even a real thing. So take some of the pressure off yourself. Whatever you decide to do, you're going to rise to the occasion. And I just have found life to be like a GPS. If you go one direction, guess what? It'll reroute itself, right? So life has a way of rerouting you to where your destination is. So look at this, the Ace of Wands, more fire energy. But this is a gift of inspiration. This could be you wanting to be inspired, or like, okay, wanting to figure out, this could be a new passion for you, a new area of interest, or even a new person. The Six of Pentacles is here, which is give and take, a helping hand, helpful energy, having what you need when you need it. Okay. And then we also have the Three of Cups, which is about happiness, celebration, and rejoicing. Yep. I do feel like if you need assistance or help, friends or family will help you. I mean, this is really nice. Really nice energy. Let's take a look at the recent past. All right, you have here the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. All right, two tens. Tens are about something being at its peak or finality, right? The Ten of Swords is, and it could be an ending, a fresh start. Sometimes this card is like retirement. The Ten of Cups is your family. It could be where you live, the place where you live, your family, friends, your home, your town, your city, having a great love for something, but your time in that particular location or place could be over, right? So there could have been a recent ending or a recent change in your environment, your home life or your environment. Something that you seem to enjoy or that was very happy. Let's take a look at the crowning energy. Crowning energy of this reading, Holy Spirit. Thank you. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. Again, more cards about daydreaming, resting, rejuvenation, giving yourself time to visualize, making time to rest, literally. And then I see the Page of Cups and the Judgment card. So something, awakens once you give yourself a chance to rest. I feel like this is somebody could be thinking of you. This could be you thinking of something, but the Page of Cups is the beginning stages of romance or love. And so I think something is awakened. You could get an idea, you could feel called to something, but giving yourself time to really visualize or hear or even listen, right? Giving yourself a chance to listen and hear what Spirit is saying, awaken some kind of desire in you. Really nice, really nice. And the Ace of Pentacles is great because this is a gift of abundance, and a big opportunity comes, I feel like, to do something that you love. So I really do like that. And your ships are coming in, guys. The Three of Wands is here, right? That's optimism. This card is about optimism. Having done some planning and you're like, okay, I know I can expect something good from this. And your creativity, I feel, is at an all-time high. The King of Wands is, again, more fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But the King of Wands is extremely passionate, very dogmatic, and dedicated to whatever he is passionate about. It just feels like a very driven, charismatic energy. I'm going to have what I desire, right? I'm going to manifest what it is that I desire. There aren't any questions about that, right? So don't forget, the overall energy was the Devil card and the Six of Wands. It's like this insatiable desire to win, or this insatiable desire to be successful, There is, I think I told you guys this before. These two cards are reminding me of this quote on my vision board that says, success is always sweeter when you've been down and out. So I do feel strongly that it's not taking, no for an answer. And the quote speaks for itself. Success is even greater when you have been down and out, for sure. And let's take a look at the outcome. On a practical level, this could also be a card about a vice. I mean, this reading, not this card. The reading could be a card about a vice that you could have. It could be a person. It could be, you better than me, but it could be a vice that you have. Something that is, somebody could have a really strong need for affirmation, or they really need to be noticed, or there could be an ego, or it could be a person, right, that comes into your life. It could be a person that calls you. You could be doing nothing and someone calls you, and that, you're suddenly at a crossroads about whether or not you're going to see them. whether or not you're going to spend time with them. In the past, they could have betrayed or hurt you. That's another scenario from this reading. And you're like, okay, you know, what am I going to do? So I think there are a couple different scenarios here. Obviously, this is a general reading, but there's a couple different scenarios here. I'll clarify some of this. What's the outcome, Holy Spirit? All right, we have here the Five of Swords. Again, that ego and that driven energy to win at all costs. And the Temperance card. So there is a need for moderation. Temperance is Sagittarius. And we have a Tower moment, right? The inevitable. So what that's basically saying to me, you guys, so far is that somebody could really feel like it's up to them to make something happen. Hey, Naomi. Somebody could really be feeling like it's up to them to make something happen. But I really feel like, you know, Spirit's advice is, listen, not necessarily everything isn't up to you. That there are forces working behind the scenes for your greatest good. So you don't have to be so dogmatic that there are casualties on board, right? Like the Five of Swords is when somebody is like, winner takes all, you know, that kind of energy. But you slay innocent people sometimes when you do that. People are a means to an end. But I feel like with the Temperance card and the Tower, it's like, okay, well, there's a need for balance, moderation. There are forces working, whether we believe it or not, to handle situations that we feel need to be addressed. Okay. There's also the Hermit card, card of Virgo. I feel like there could be something in your path you don't see, but Spirit sees. And then there's an Eight of Wands here, which is about travel. It's also about increased activity, increased communication. All right, let me clarify this. I definitely see travel in this reading with the Six of Swords here and the Chariot, which is, again, success, right? There's going to be success. Somebody is determined, dogmatic to travel. The Chariot is also the card of Cancer, but it's about big choices, big decisions, moving forward, being on a mission very, very focused energy, right? There's a very focused energy here. Like, I know what I'm going after. I'm very focused. You know what I mean? So if this pertains to you, you'll know it. What is the Capricorn card or the Devil card? Holy Spirit, and this overall. What is the Devil card and the Six of Wands? Can we have more insight and clarity on... Okay, so I do see Justice. This is another major arcana. It's also a card of Libra, but it is about balance. Sometimes karma. The King of Swords is here as well. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. There could be a legal decision. You could be dealing with an attorney, a judge. It could be a matter that has to do with a legal decision, but it feels like it's working in your favor. It could be a love interest too. The Ace of Cups is here. So I feel like this is a passionate career that you're a part of. Like, it's something you're doing, you're really passionate about it. So it could be a new career in like a legal or government field, and you love what you're doing. The Six of Wands is also about promotions and success. And so you could have recently been promoted, but this is something you absolutely love. It was a gift from God, right? That's what this Ace of Cups is. It's a gift. Let's see if there's any more insight on the Six of Wands. Any more clarity on the Six of Wands, Holy Spirit? Somebody could be just waiting for it to get a decision or an answer. I do feel that. You could be waiting or could have been waiting on a decision, an answer, waiting on a phone call, waiting on some kind of decision. But it happens. It happens. What's the Six of... Thank you. All right. The Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. The Queen of Wands is definitely a manifester. She's magnetic. Take charge. And I see the Queen of Pentacles as well. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. The Queen of Wands is also a mistress card. So I do feel like there could be a person in between, and you realize if you're watching this, as you continue to clarify the reading, it gets deeper into people's situations. So this will not apply to everybody. If it doesn't apply to you, spit it out, right? But anyway, the Queen of Wands in this, the way that this is laid out, is standing in between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. She is also the mistress card. And so it just looks like somebody could be in a position where they have to make a choice between two people. And they could be trying to decide between this Queen of Wands person, somebody they're very attracted to, somebody who's exciting, someone who could be, you know, the Queen of Wands energy is somebody who functions off of desire. It's very, on the shadow side, kind of lusty, but on the positive or sun side, it's just a person who's vivacious. They have a lot of energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, loving, practical energy, somebody who may be predictable. Between those two queens, the Queen of Wands is going to be a little bit more unpredictable, a little bit more hard to tie down, more exciting perhaps than the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is stable, predictable, makes wise decisions, gives good advice. You get the picture. So this could be someone who's in a position where it's like, I'm dealing with two people. They bring very different energies to a scenario. You know, they bring something different to this person's life. And I do see a choice needing to be made. Okay. It also feels like somebody too is very determined to win, though. You know, the Devil card is about temptation, and the Devil card is also about sometimes it's a strong desire for money and material things. So it could be addictions, vices, temptation. So if this applies to your situation, it will make sense. It's making me feel like there could have been an abrupt ending or an ending in someone's household, like things changed and somebody hasn't heard from somebody in a while, and then all of a sudden you hear something like, wait a minute, I haven't talked to you in a long time, that kind of thing. All right, so let's clarify what needs clarification. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. That looks pretty clear to me. Let's clarify the ending. We'll look at the Five of Swords and the Sagittarius card. What is the Five of Swords, Temperance, and the Tower? What's the Tower, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands in this outcome? All right, so we have the Lovers, Gemini. Okay, so there's an obvious connection between two people. And the Hanged Man, there's been some time since you've talked to this person or you guys have seen each other. And then all of a sudden, we have the Eight of Wands again, which is communication starts to come in. So there's been a little break, right? And now things are starting to pick up. There's going to be some communication between you and this person. Things are starting to move forward. I do feel like if you have visualized or thought, whatever you have visualized or thought of is coming to fruition. Yeah, what you think about, you bring about, right? So for some people, this isn't necessarily a prediction. I do think you are stronger than you think you are. For some people, you could feel like if this is a reading of temptation for somebody, I think you're stronger than you think you are. And, you know, this could not be real. You know, this card talks about the only thing real is love. And so in this scenario, I mean, there's an obvious connection here. But I think your guidance for that card is, you know, love is real. Lust is temporary. Okay. So, it's up to you, of course. Everything is up to you. But it just looks like, you know, look to your inner strength. Yeah. I do think it is important to face a situation head on. Okay, so if you are, you know, if you're attracted to somebody, you're just attracted to them. I do feel like somebody's in a situation where it could be a third party situation. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So I do think that there could be, you know, some excitement here. It's like, you know, I didn't ask for the opportunity per se, but maybe what you were visualizing or thinking about, it's like, oh my God, it actually materialized. I didn't know that I was using the law of attraction to create a scenario that I find myself in at this point, but I'm here. So there's a need, if you're in the situation, to face it head on, right? Don't put your head in the sand or pretend it doesn't exist. But I do see somebody really trying to make something happen. I do see travel, and I see a win or a victory here. So I absolutely see, you know, the Six of Swords in this deck is when someone is traveling alone. They're traveling at night. It doesn't have to literally be at night, but it's traveling when, you know, there's no one else with you. There are some Six of Swords cards where there's a family together, as a parent with 2 kids, or somebody is coming to get someone. This card, you're traveling alone. It ain't nobody's business where you going. It's definitely, that's my business, right? I have thought about this, and, you know, it's time to make, you know, something has awakened. The savage beast is awake now. You poked the bear, now it's alive. So if you poke the bear, you get it. You're like, well, I was, you know, shoot, I'm not mad at the bear. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, this is, you know, about being an insatiable desire to succeed, and you are succeeding. Totally see the success. Totally see it. Totally see it. For others, this is about temptation. Someone coming into your life. For others of you, this is, you know, there's definitely a vice. There's a person, place, or a thing that, you know, you are attached to, and it's hard to break the attachment. But I do feel like, and for some people, it's like, I'm going to win, I'm going to succeed. They love the attention. You know, it could be a person with a big ego. The Five of Swords is also a person with a big ego as well, right? It is. It's all about them. And so this could be the type of person that you're dealing with. Like I said, it could be a person who's very popular. It could be a celebrity, if you will, for some people that you're dealing with. But that's the scenario that I see, friends, for the 21st or thereabouts at some point in the near future. For some people, it could be a past reading, somebody you were dealing with before. But I do feel like the savage beast has awakened temptation and all of that good stuff. All right? Definitely see that. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm getting ready to, my phone is going bananas. All right, friends. All right. So I will open it up for on the spot readings. If you want an on the spot reading, friends, let me know. All right, guys. So I will be, yeah, if you want an on the spot reading, the cost is $20.20. I just needed to respond to that message. Yeah, you can pay through Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal. But yeah, that's what I saw. Oh, Lashonda can't wait to get off from work. Yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. For many people, you're off all next week, right? Because of the holiday. So enjoy your time. Have a safe and wonderful time with whomever you're spending your time. Try to focus on the positive, guys, the positive things going on in the world. Try not to give a lot of attention to the negative, okay? Yeah, try not to give a lot of attention to negative stuff, negative people, negative things. Right? There's a lot we can focus on. Focus on the good. All right? Yeah. So what's interesting is that text I was just looking at actually is a confirmation of this reading. It's somebody that I don't know directly, but I know them through someone else. It almost describes that reading to a T. Very interesting. And you'll have to be a member of the tribe. Maybe I'll share it with you. I don't know if I'm really going to go into it or not. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah. If it resonates, it'll resonate. All right, guys. So without any further ado, if there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I hope you guys have a fantastic and marvelous weekend. And I will see you very, very soon. Love you guys. Take care and God bless.